gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof. Yeah, it's the truth, but pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think you we talking about we should have called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the pop bang let loose. Chill, man, chill.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Rampage going up against the Bats. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. This is Corbin Carroll.
For New York, the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Ramirez getting to start at third, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a chopper out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Now here is James Wood. And that's outside. Ball one. He was late there, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Fights it off. He'll see another. First and second here, no outs. And that one popped in the air, left field. Count. And there's one away. Here's Mike Trout. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Fought off foul. And that one in the air center field. Junior under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Throw cut off to third. Save. He moves up and a run scores on the sac fly. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ramirez at third with two away. Out towards right center field. Griffey in pursuit. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh and getting to start, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ian Happ up to hit. Oh, great stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Carroll pulls it down. 2 down. And now Cal Raleigh. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clips the corner and a count 1-2. And they'll do it again. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Tipped into the mid, strike 3.
Oh my God.
Second inning set to go. Now here is Brian Roberts. First pitch, and he just misses. Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. Check swing, didn't go. And it's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side. Coming on his half. He's there to make the catch. And there's 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Hot shot to third. Vientos whips it to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
In plenty of time to first and quickly one away in the second. Sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Santana back to work. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Carroll in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And strike two.
He's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
Jeter gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Junior settles underneath it. Then there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Man at first, one away. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. That's down and in. A slider missed.
I got 3-0.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
First and second, one out. And next is the designated hitter, James Wood.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners on the move. Pitch misses in. And the throw, he's out at third.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, and now Yohan Moncada. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab, one away. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. In the air, left field. Carroll snags it for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now batting, Mike Trout. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Swings and misses. That's strike one. On the ground to third, and that's foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit, fly to center his first time. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball out to center field. Junior. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up.
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special. You can see it in his first step quickness.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Foul ball there.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Strike 3, and the famous splitter from Yoshinobu does the trick. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, now. And that one hammered way back.
Tucker later.
And gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Mark Vientos. Grounded out his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the pitcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. And Naylor swings through that one.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. Slings to first in time.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jeter in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Late with the swing there. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. High fly ball out into left center field. Happ moving under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Tony Clark.
Come on. What we got? Tony Clark, Tony the Tiger. Oh,
Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here is Moncada. Fly to left his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on, give me something.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
Give me something.
On the ground right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
That's just a match.
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Oh, shit.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. It'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Got him. Huge strikeout there. And now James Wood, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good.
A little roller up along first. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1. One down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And that is out of play. Swings through that one.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter.
Runner on the go. Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swung on, belted. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Just missed it. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that skips in the dirt. Into center. Jeter makes his way towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ryan Roberts now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fly ball center field. Griffey gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And strike 1 to the catcher.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one. Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now a chance for Mark Vientos. On the ground, 2 ball. To Jeter, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Line drive, base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Now Corbin Carroll, and a strike.
0-1.
Inside.
That's inside.
1-1. That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one ripped. And gone.
He caught that.
That one felt good. It's 5-1. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
He caught that on the ears like that.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Foul ball still 0-2. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top of the 8th. Grounds 1 to short. Grabs it barehanded over to first.
Got him.
It's there, and that's a great play. Next to hit, James Wood.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowed allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple. Here's Trout. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Stowers digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The batter number 1.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Swing and a miss.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground, out to short. On to first, and they're happy to just get off the field. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. 10 outs have come from the first pitch, so it's fair to say they're making it too easy on the pitcher by swinging so early.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Oh,
Foul ball
God.
still 1-2 count. Naylor has room, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Here is Yohan Moncada. Moncada puts a charge into one, deep to right, way out of here. A solo shot, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2. Junior at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout is there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Damn it.
And we're back, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. This one high in the air to left center. Happ sizes this one up, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Derek Jeter. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Pittsburgh, leading off, Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Crow Armstrong makes the play. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt. That's strike 1. This could end it. Naylor down to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.